There's that man again.
Hear ye, be at attention. The kings are entering the building. I have 5 fragrances fit for a king. Stay tuned. Hello, my kingly brethren. Welcome back to the Teddy Files. I'm your resident sommelier, Mr. Dieris Teddy, and today we're going to get into 5 fragrances that are fit for a king. So the first fragrance that I have to offer is one that is for the more economical king, the king that would much rather pay his money on other things. But just because this fragrance doesn't cost a lot does not mean it's not good, and it does not mean it won't work for you. And that would be Crown by English Laundry. So, this fragrance right here is an extremely beautiful fragrance. It is definitely one that is fit for get more economical king, like I said, or even ones that have a bit more money to spend on fragrances, but still want something that smells good for not too big of a price. That will be this right here. This fragrance here, sweet, beautiful. You got the apple right at the top. You got lemon. You got grapefruit, green leaves, herbal notes. You got lavender right in the mid notes. Aromatic notes, cardamom, geranium, ginger, clove. You get a bit of that clove when you spray it. You got rose, amber, oak moss, musk, patchouli, cedar, and tonka bean. You get the tonka bean as well when you spray it. I'll spray this again because I think the atomizers didn't do what I wanted to do this last time, but they did it this time. This is a great scent, man. I don't understand, but I'm grateful for the fact that they price these as low as they do. They're pretty good fragrances. I mean, you get that tonka bean in there. The tonka bean can range from like almost a green and grassy to sweet and tobacco and the almond vanilla. It's very versatile. It's more like for me, it's almost like a powdery vanilla as opposed to a thick, rich vanilla. But it does have a thick richness to it, probably from the amber. This is a very good scent. I'm very happy with this. I've used it quite a few times. This is more of a wintertime scent, but it's definitely regal. It's one of those fragrances that you can dress it up. You have no problem dressing it up. You can wear it on date night. Wouldn't recommend it so much for the office, although I'm pretty daring. I will wear mine in the office, but if it's for one of those board meetings or things of that nature, you might want to pick something a little bit different. But if you're hanging out, if you're going out on a date, this right here would not be a bad option, and that would be Crown by English Laundry. The next fragrance I have to offer is definitely one that is fit for royalty, and that would be Japarles. Yes, I am the King Lion. This fragrance here is a very elegant, smooth, sweet fragrance that I bought on a blind buy, and ever since I got it, I've been extremely pleased with it. We can look at the notes here. It has pineapple, cinnamon, bergamot, cedarwood, mint, artemisia, plum, cocoa, patchouli, and amberwood, all to come together to give you this beautiful, thick, rich, and once again, elegant fragrance that every time it is a fantastic fragrance. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, the artemisia gives you this slight bitterness to the fragrance. It's it has a strong aroma, but it also ties in very, very well with the plum and with the pineapple to give you this beautiful amalgamation of just pure elegance. Pure elegance. I mean, artemisia is one of those plants that is used in absinthe and vermouth. So of course those are more, at one point in time, those were reserved for the aristocrat and rich and people of that sort, people of a higher station, I guess that you would say at one point. And this fragrance smells of that. This is a great, gorgeous fragrance, and I would say it's worth getting your hands on. Of course, like I do with all of my videos, I will put links in the description box so you guys can go check them out for yourself. But this one is Japarles. Yes, I am the King Lion. The next fragrance I have coming up is a bit woody, aromatic, warm, and spicy, and that would be Dolce Gabbana's K, Eau de Parfum. This was another really amazing fragrance. It's not as sweet as the other fragrances that I've had to offer. It does have a bit of sweetness to it, but what you get mostly right at the top is the almost like the cypriol oil. Has cypriol in it. It has blood orange, juniper berries, palmetto, lemon, Sicilian lemon, cardamom, fig nectar, lavender, geranium, clary sage, cedar, patchouli, vetiver, and cypriol oil. So it has a little bit of bitterness to it, which I believe is coming from the cardamom with the mixture of the lemon and Sicilian lemon and things of that nature. So it gives you this very, very light and airy fragrance, but with a slight hint of sweetness as well. It is a gorgeous fragrance. It's put together very well, and it's definitely something fit for a king. It's another one of those fragrances that are on the market that have been dubbed one of the kings in the market, and as you can see, they believe that because of that crown on the top. But once again, I will leave a link in the description box so you guys can pick it up for yourself. I think it's a gorgeous fragrance. I think it's definitely worth purchasing. It is. I've been extremely happy with my purchase of it. You can go ahead and get the 1.7 ounce like I have, or you can go ahead and get the big 3.4 ounce. Whatever one you decide, I don't think you can go wrong. It's a very mass appealing fragrance. So I don't think you can go wrong with Dolce Gabbana's K. The next fragrance that I have up, I've been singing the praises of it ever since I got it, which was not that very long ago. I've given it a full wearing. Absolutely love it. Completely blew me away in the most wonderful way, and that would be Bajora King. My fellow brethren, I usually do not guarantee. I don't make no guarantees on here because for the most part I don't know what everyone likes, but I guarantee if you are a fan of sweet fragrances, classy fragrances that in my opinion would be very mass appealing, you cannot go wrong with this one here. Man, once again, this is a pausable fragrance. It will put you on pause, and it might put people that you walk past on pause. I'll give you some of these fragrance notes. You got orange, lemon, bergamot, candied fruit notes, vanilla, white musk, and amber, all to come together to give you this beautiful, just elegant fragrance. There's an elegant sweetness to it that can't be denied. You find yourself when you smell it, it kind of takes you to a different place of scent. Like it doesn't remind me of anything else, but it has a familiarity to it. If it makes any kind of sense, like that vanilla is sweet, it's cozy, it's comforting. Right at the top, you got that orange, the bitterness from the orange, but it's also has a bit of brightness to it. So it is a drop dead gorgeous fragrance. That is the best way that I can describe this fragrance. Like I said, I don't have anything comparable to this. I don't have anything that smells like this. There may be something out there that smells like this, but for the most part right now, because I don't have anything that smells like this right here is, to me, one of the top fragrances that I've bought so far in 2023. And the year isn't out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be purchasing quite a few more fragrances, but so far, this guy is number one. And that would be Bajora King. So the last fragrance on the list has put himself in the realm of royalty. And I'm not in position to disagree with him. This is one of the reasons why the last guy on the list would be Afnan Highness. So this fragrance here, I got it, I would say about 2020. Loved it. Loved every part of this fragrance ever since I got it. Pretty good atomizer, but it is the scent. The scent that is so elegant, so beautiful, so manly. It is a very manly, and I know putting this phrase beautiful and manly in the same sentence, it just works. I'm telling you, this one works, man. It is amber, it's fresh and spicy. It is a beautiful fragrance. I'll give you some of these fragrance notes. You got spices, ambergris, nutmeg, lavender, patchouli, black currant, amber, musk, and oak moss. The black currant has that tangy fruitiness that you get right at the top. It is very bright but musky at the top at the same time. And then coming in at the rear, you got a little the bitterness of the oak moss, but it also rounds out with the currant and the patchouli and the ambergris and the nutmeg. They all come together to give you this extremely kingly, very kingly fragrance. I don't know. I'm not going to say it is or isn't mass appealing. That's for you to decide when you decide to put it on your skin. But for me, every time I've worn it, got a compliment every single time. Even in 2020, when people were wearing masks, they were able to smell this, got a compliment. So what I would say is you get an opportunity, you get your hands on this. If you find it out there, I'll see if I can put a link in the description box where we can get the best price for it. Get your hands on this, man. Highness by Afnan. Well, everyone, that is my time. I want to thank you for coming into the Teddy Files. I do appreciate you guys coming over here watching. You didn't have to, and I appreciate the fact that you did. And remember, once again, to like, share, and subscribe to the content because it helps the channel to grow. And once again, I want to thank all of the people just over the last week. I have 22 more subscribers, and I truly love and appreciate you guys. Continue to share the content. Continue to share this out with people that you think would enjoy this type of content. And once again, you know the name, Mr. De'Ara's Teddy. You know who I am. I'm your fragrance sommelier. And you know what we don't do over here? We don't do stink, so please don't be a stink ass. Have a good evening.